22 dividend paychecks for the month of October. Like, I'm trying to wrap my mind around that. 22 dividend paychecks for the month of October that we have received. And today I'm going to share with you all of the numbers, all of the stocks, and really talk to you about why my husband and I are really focused, like laser focused on building up this type of income. If you want to know more, make sure you stay tuned. Hello, investie besties. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank y'all so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here. Just a quick recap. My name is Shalise. I'm 38. I'm a mother and I'm a wife, and I'm all about the investing life. I'm all about the wealth building life. I do not come from money, neither does my husband, but through hard work, networking, increasing our salary and income, and really just being wiser with our money, we were able to become first generation millionaires back in August of 2021. So yes, it's been over a year now. So I really thrive on education. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do share real numbers. I have many playlists on this channel. You can go and see screenshots of our 401k and Roths and things like that, just so you guys know that the transparency is there and that at the end of the day, your sis knows what she's talking about. So I hope that you will go on and subscribe, and let's get right into this, because I know this is one of my most popular types of videos and one that you guys really like, especially because a lot of you are just starting your journeys. So I have my notes here. You will see a screenshot up on your screen, and we could just walk through this and follow along together. Okay. Now, before I get to that, I always, one of the things I really do like about dividends as a whole is, and I've mentioned this before, is that during downturns or bear markets is what they're calling them, or recessions. I mean, there's all of these words mean the same thing, but when the stock market isn't doing the best, right? You look at your portfolio, it is down. All you see is red, and it's stressful. It makes you want to sell out of the market. It's very, fear producing. You get a lot of anxiety. You obsess over it. One of the reasons why dividend income is so special to me is that it gives you the motivation to keep going. There is no feeling like getting paid to own something you was going to buy anyway. Like, think about that. You're getting paid to own something you were going to buy anyway. That's next level type of thinking and investing. And I'm a big fan of it, because especially year to date, right now, the stock market is red. It's not doing the best. Now, we'll have a couple of good days or weeks here and there, but year to date in 2022, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, and the Dow Jones, like the main indexes that track the whole stock market, are all down. I mean, if you look into your accounts, I'm not kind of pulling this out of the sky. You guys see it, it's down. I've done many in net worth videos where our net worth was down $12,000, $33,000, $20,000. But we are going to stay the course, and dividend investing is one of my favorite types. There's multiple types of investing, and we do multiple types, but this is probably by far my favorite, especially for FIRE. Okay. So if you're trying to become financial independent, if you're trying to create another stream of income, dividend investing to me is the best. It is absolutely passive income to me. I know some people may not think so, but if I'm just parking my money somewhere, I don't have to get up and go to work. I don't have to deal with people. All I got to do is just manage it, like check in, see how it's doing. That's it, literally. And I get paid for that. That to me is the best type of income. And so now you can see like why my husband and I are like really on this dividend train. I know a lot of you have just started as well. Do not overwhelm yourself when you see all of these numbers. Pick 2 to 5 companies and you just focus on building up your share size. If you need extra help, I have a Patreon group that has like a dividend subsidiary to it. So we do meet every month talking about dividends. We research dividends together. We look for dividend companies together. We talk about dividend yields and payout ratios, dividend paying schedules. I mean, all of these things are so important. We also talk about why you shouldn't chase dividends as well, because it can backfire on you. Why get $1 dividend and you're down in your position $200. The math isn't working right. So we talk about how to approach it the correct way. What I'm going to share with you today is mostly taxable accounts, but we get them in the 401k, we get them in the HSA. Those just pay out in December. So December is not only going to be a huge dividend month, but it's going to really help us to achieve our $20,000 goal for the whole year. So we're going to talk about a couple of accounts today. You see it up on your screen. So we're going to get to Robinhood. So this is a portfolio that I started in September of 2020 strictly for dividends. Okay, so we did give it a dividend from Coca-Cola that was on October 3rd for $14.74. I really do like Coke products, and the great thing about this is that this dividend could pay for a couple of 12 packs for my husband and I, which is kind of funny when you think about dividend investing like this. Next is on October 4th, we received a dividend from Iron Mountain. I really do like this. I actually just talked about them recently. $2.28. Next is Altria or ML. You guys know I really do like this. It was paid out on October 11th, and that was for a whopping $71.01. Like, Altria is not, like, the stock is not even this much. So the dividend we received bought us like one whole share and like a third of another share. Like, that's insane. Like, your dividend can buy you a whole share of the stock you receive the dividend in. Next level investing, I'm telling you. On October 14th, Main Street, this is a REIT. This pays every month, $11.18. Next is my favorite. Y'all know how I feel about Realty Income, okay? This was on October 14th for $25.48, and this pays every month as well. That's why I love Realty Income. That's why we're trying to build this baby up. And the other account, we have 100 shares in Robinhood. Actually, we have 109 shares in Robinhood, and I'm trying to work on 200 shares in Interactive Brokers, but we're almost there. And then finally, on October 26th, Cisco Systems for $11.50. We were supposed to get our QYLD dividend, but because there's 31 days in October, it actually shifted to the 1st of November. So I'm not going to count that here. I will save that for November's dividend video. So the total for Robinhood was $136.19. That's from one portfolio. Like, what can we buy for $136.19? Gas. I can get some groceries. I can make this money work for groceries for a week if I needed to. A utility bill like the water bill. Like, again, this is how I look at dividend investing. Like, what could it pay for us realistically if we decided not to reinvest these paychecks and just get them cashed out? We could do a lot with $136.19, and I don't look down on any amount of dividends. Next is Fidelity. We got 3 dividends. So we got one on, actually we got all these dividends on October 14th. They were all for Realty Income. One was from my Invest Save Challenge I have over in Fidelity. Another payout was from my SEEF IRA for MT, and then finally one was in one of the Roths. So we got one for 17 cents, one for 66 cents, and one for $3.48. Fidelity, we earned $4.31. That's a gallon of gas, okay? Like, again, I'm always thinking about what could this realistically pay for if we needed it to. And sometimes if things get a little tight, and I'm just being honest with you guys, and you had enough money just for a gallon of gas so that you can kind of make it to your next like payday, $4.31, because gas where I live right now is about $3.89 a gallon. So that's how I'm looking at things. Next is Interactive Brokers. So we received a paycheck on October 6th from Jeppy. That's another favorite fund of mine, and that paid out a whopping $147.08. This pays also monthly, and this pays towards the beginning of the month. So now you guys see why I just shook the camera. Now you guys see why I'm always saying just build up your shares. You don't have to have 50,000 different individual stocks. Just pick a couple and just build, because when the dividend pays out, your dividend payout will be bigger and bigger and bigger. So again, Jeppy, $147.08. This pays every month, and that's just from one. And then of course I want to add realty income that was paid on October 14th for $37.45. So really, if I just add up all of the realty income dividends we received so far in Robinhood and Fidelity, that more than pays for one whole share of realty income. Sorry, dividends paid for one whole share of realty income. So our total dividends for Interactive Brokers was $184.53. Like, again, now you see why we love it so much. I may repeat the same things, but I believe that repetition works, especially when you are investing, because you can and you will lose money when you don't have the right approach. You can and you will lose it. And I don't want you guys to lose money. Even in downturns, if you are an investor, you can still make money. And this is showing you that you actually can. Moving on to Webull, we received 2 dividend payments. One was on October 26th for Marvel. And the funny thing is, I got Marvel for free when different people use my referral links. So thank you so much to all of you who did. You will get free stock. I will get free stock. All of my referral links to Robinhood, to Moomoo, all of that is down in the description box below, and that way you can have different portfolios for specific purposes. Maybe a growth stock, maybe dividends, maybe starter companies, maybe one for early retirement. Okay, and I do appreciate you guys using my referral links. Like, hugs to all of you. So we got those for Marvel. That was 12 cents. That pays out quarterly. And then we had one on October 31st. That was for Diva. This is another monthly paying fund. This was for 42 cents. Really do like this company. I'm going to be building up this over in Webull. But the total we received in Webull was 54 cents. And look, there's nothing wrong with 54 cents. See, your sis, get all kinds of dividends. I'm just as happy for this 54 cents as I am happy for $184.53. Okay, I do not turn my nose down to any type of money because I don't come from money. I know how it feels to be excited to find a quarter on the ground. So yeah. Last but not least is M1 Finance, and we received 9 paychecks for M1 Finance. And again, I am using them to do our $1 a day investing challenge. So we've been doing this for over a year, a whole entire year. Okay, so consistency, that's very, very important. That's why I film myself constantly doing these videos, because I want you guys to see, wow, she's really consistent with this. Because if you are consistent, it builds good habits. And what else happens is that it builds your wealth as well. So I'm just going to go through this because there's a lot of funds. These were all funds except for one that was realty income. So ticker symbol VDC, that's Consumer Staples Vanguard Fund, $1.63 that was paid. These were all paid on October 3rd, except for realty income. That's at the end though. Next is VDC, that's a Vanguard Fund for Energy, that was 18 cents. Next is ticker symbol VFH, that is Vanguard's Finance Fund, 12 cents. These all pay quarterly as well. Then ticker symbol VHT, that's for 86 cents. This is a Vanguard Healthcare Fund. Next is ticker symbol VIS, that was for 8 cents. This is the Industrial Vanguard Fund. Then we have ticker symbol VAW, that it was for 7 cents that we received, and that's the materials version of that. Then we have the I don't want to say the whole name, but ticker symbol VPU, that's the Utilities Vanguard Fund, that was for 12 cents. Ticker symbol VOX, that is for communications, the Vanguard Communications ETF, that was for 8 cents. And then finally received on October 14th a payment for realty income that was for 6 cents. And of course, you guys know that pays every month. So that was all of the dividends that we received. So you want to know how much all of that was total? $328.77. I am like really ecstatic about that. That is lower than September, but that's because certain months pay out bigger dividends. So this is a low month for us. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, this is a low month for us now. And so we're able to kind of plan out more strategically, my husband and I. now that we know, okay, certain months are lower, so we need to be a little bit more strategic about our finances when we reach early retirement, because, you know, we won't get as much in dividends in a certain month, but in other months we'll get a whole lot in dividends. So it helps us to kind of make a plan so that we can have money to live on, you know, that's more consistent during those years. So look, I am not looking down on $328.77. Okay, this could pay for part of my mortgage. This could pay for like gas. If I needed to get like a tire on a car, it could pay for a tire. It could pay for groceries. It could pay for the hair salon. And so that's how I look at it. Like, what can my dividends pay for? I have a really awesome dividend workbook that I know a lot of you have downloaded. And in that workbook, I have like, what can my dividends pay for? And you can kind of cross it off and have fun with it. Like, yeah, my dividends paid for my coffee. Dividends pay for our date night. Dividends pay for, you know, order Uber Eats or something like that. I mean, that's like next level type of thinking. And you also get like a dividend tracker in there, because I do write them all out before I put them into the spreadsheet as well. So that's the video. Let me know how you guys did for your dividends in the month of October. Remember, don't compare yourself. We've been on this journey for a long time now, and we have a lot of money invested into these companies. So again, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Leave me some comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.